Hello everyone. As a new venture of the Payraway Academy, we are hereby commencing this series of discussing the previous year question and answers of Postman, MTS and Postal Assistant examination conducted by various circles. As such, in this video, we are going to discuss the question and answers of the Postman and MTS examination conducted in the Karnataka Circle in the year 2022. So, we'll begin with the paper 1. So, in the paper 1 under part A, now let us see the first question. So, see the first question, which is select the correct sentence. So, question number 1, option A. Coin, bullions, precious stones, and jewelries can be sent through any mode of inland post. And then option B is that coin, bullion, precious, and jewelries cannot be transmitted through inland post. Option C is that these kind of coins, bullions, precious stones, and jewelries can be transmitted through inland post but shall be insured. Whereas option D is that only coin and bullion can be transmitted through inland but shall be insured. But precious stones and jewelries cannot be transmitted. So among the four options, option C is correct because as per PO Guide Part 1, we can send the coins, bullions, precious stones and jewelries, but the same should be transmitted through inland post only after insuring it. So the option C is the correct answer. Now, moving on to the second question. So, this is also as the question under the PO Guide Part 1. So, question number 2 is that if a renter of a post box is changing his business address or shifting his address to another place, he should invariably inform the postmaster within how many days of such change. So, the options are 5, 7, 15, and 30 days. So option B is the right answer. That is 7 days. So whenever a renter of a post box is changing his address, he should invariably inform the same to the postmaster within a period of 7 days. So as such, option B is the right answer. Moving on to the third question. So this is one of the familiar question. So that is electronic clearance of letterbox is monitored through which software? So the e-clearance of letterboxes is otherwise called as Nanyata. So option A is the correct answer, Nanyata. So whereas Postman mobile app, Post Info app and IPPB are not the correct answers. Now, moving on to the fourth question. The fourth question is that which is the first post office passport seva kendra? That is, which is the first POPSK opened in Karnataka Circle. So the first POPSK in Karnataka Circle is that the Metagalli SO under Mysuru division. So the candidates, please do remember that whenever you're preparing for the exam, be thorough with these kind of knowledge which is pertaining to your own circle. So as such, the Metagalli SO is the first POPSK in the Karnataka Circle. So now coming to the fifth question. The fifth question, the hours during which the business is transacted with the public and times at which mails are delivered and dispatched in the post office or notified in dash. So the options are Book of Information, the Citizen Charter, Notice of Business Hours, and India Post website. So option A is the correct answer. Book of Information is the correct answer. So now coming on to the sixth question. So the sixth question is that International Track Packet Service, that is the ITPS, is not available to which of the following country? So the options are option A, Thailand, option B, Australia, option D, Qatar, and option D is Vietnam. So as you all know, the ITPS, the International Track Packet Service, is available only for the Asian Pacific countries. So Qatar is not an Asian country. So this ITPS is not available to Qatar. So this is the right answer. Now coming on to the seventh question, how the closure of MAS account before 1 year of date of deposit is regularized. The options are option A, A deduction equal to 2% from the principal will be deducted. Option B, a deduction equal to 1% from the principal will be deducted. Option C, MIS account cannot be closed before expiry of 1 year. And option D is that a deduction equal to 0.5 percentage from the principal will be deducted. So generally, the lockup period of an MAS of one MAS account is 1 year. So as such, option C is the right answer because any MIS account cannot be closed before expiry of 1 year. So option C is the right answer. So coming to the question number 8. Printed matter usually carrying a sales message or announcement designed to elicit a response from a carefully selected customer or business market is called dash. So the options are e-post, media post, direct post, and retail post. So as a question suggests, so see this is a printed matter, that is anything in the form of pamphlets like that. So this will definitely cover under direct post. So under direct post, any message or announcement or anything can be, we can deliver it to a selected customer or a particular business market. So option C is the correct answer, that is the direct post. Now, coming to the ninth question. So, the ninth question is that in respect of postal official articles, this condition is not mandatory. So, now I'm reading all options one by one. Please do carefully understand. Listen to the options. So, option A, official postal articles must bear the superscription on India government service when posted by government officials authorized to use service postage stamp or on service when posted by all others authorized to use service postage stamps. So, this one is correct. So, as such, the official postal articles can be do only as like that. Option B is that the superscription must be supported by signature and official designation of the sender. So this is also correct. It must definitely be supported by the superscription. And then option C, service stamps affixed to or impressed or embossed on or impression of stamping machine taken an article which does not bear the prescribed superscription supported by the signature and official designation of the sender will not be recognized by the post office in payment of postage. So this is also correct. So as all the three conditions are mandatory for the postal official articles, we can select the option D as none of the above. So since all the three options are right, we can select the option as none of the above. Now, moving on to the 10th question. So, 10th question is that in address where there is more than one post town bearing the same name and if PIN is not noted, the PIN code is not noted in the address, then it is particularly important to note which of the following. The options are name of the state, name of the post office, name of the district, none of the above. So, since there are more than one post on in the same name. So it is mandatory to mention the name of the district as per the PO guide part 1. So option C is the correct answer. So then the 11th question is that a bag used between a branch office and its account office to enclose cash bags and all the articles, documents, etc. exchanged with account office is called undoubtedly the branch office bag. So this bag is used between a branch office and its account office to enclose all the cash bags, articles, documents, etc. So, option A is the correct answer. So, now moving on to the 12th question. So, the 12th question, a dash is a collection of faced unregistered articles of letter mail surely securely tied with a check slip at the top. So this comes under postal manual volume 5, the definition. So the options are a registered bundle, station bundle, label bundle, and sorting bundle. So the correct answer is the label bundle. So the label bundle is a collection of faced unregistered articles of letter mail securely tied with a check slip at the top. So option C is the correct answer. Now coming to the question number 13. On Sundays and national holidays and on other PO holidays, which post office will function with restricted working hours? So, the only one post office which will be working on Sundays and national holidays is that the night post offices. So, option B is the right answer. the night post offices. Now, moving on to the 14th question. So 14th one, the domestic PD account, that is the philatelic deposit account system, was introduced with effect from which date? So the domestic philately account was introduced with effect from 1st August of 1965. So the option A, C and D can be ignored. So option B, that is, please do remember, the 1st August of 1965 is the right answer. So next, coming to question number 15, who issues A orders prescribing changes in sorting list? So generally, A orders will be issued by the superintendent of RMS. So option A is the correct answer. So option B, superintendent of post offices, or option C, postmaster, and option D, chief postmaster general are the wrong answers. And the correct answers is superintendent of RMS. So this is about question number 15. Now, moving on to the 16th question. So then question number 16, which of the following statements are correct? So first option, a cash bag is used to enclose the remittance of cash between the post offices. So this one is correct. A cash bag is always used to enclose remittances. So this is the correct one. So next one, the cash bags are not due bags. Yes, of course. Cash bags are not the due bags. Correct. A cash bag is used to enclose remittance of cash between post offices and mail offices. And then option 4, cashbacks or due backs. So definitely not cashbacks or undue backs. So as such, the 4 options, option 1 and 2 are all the right answers. So these 1 and 2 verses are right. So we may select the option as B, the option 1 and 2 only. Moving to the question number 17, AMPC stands for. So the abbreviation for AMPC is that the automatic or automated mail processing center. So this is the right answer. So automatic mail processing camp is not right, and automobile mail processing is also not right, and option D, automatic mail processing central, is also not correct. So option C is the correct answer. So now coming to question number 18. So question number 18 is with reference to the charges being that is being charged for various actions for in connection with Aadhaar. So this is like match the following. You have to match the options. So you read the first option, e-Aadhaar. What is the charge for e-Aadhaar download and color print A sheet? So actually the cost for e-Aadhaar download and color print A4 sheet is that rupees 30. The second question, mandatory biometric update along with demographic update. So generally for mandatory biometric update, it is absolutely free of course. We don't require any amount. And then option 3, I mean that number 3, serial number 3. So whenever a customer wants to, a resident wants to do only demographic update, then the charge is rupees 50. And then option 4, serial number 4, full biometric with or without demographic update. So charges for biometric update is set of rupees 100. So as such, you may choose the option B. So the 1 is for 3 and 2 4, 3 2 and the 4 1. So option B is the correct answer. So this is match the following in respect of Aadhaar related charges. So coming to question number 19, who is the chairperson of Postal Service Board? So we all know that Postal Service, the chairman of Postal Service Board is the Secretary of Post, DOP. So not DG and not member personnel and not the Minister of Communication. So the Secretary of Department of Post is the head of the department as well as the chairman of the Postal Service Board. So option D is the right answer. Now, moving on to the 20th question. So look at the question number 20. A dash is an office of exchange in which the work of assessment of customs duty on foreign mails is also being carried out. So the 4 options are sub-foreign post office, transit mail office, Mukhya Dakghar, and foreign post office. So the correct answer is foreign post office, because the foreign post office is one office which has been selected by the customs department in which mainly the work of assessment of customs duty will be carried out. So the option D is the correct answer. So next, moving on to the question number 21. So as per question number 21, a defaulted SSA account can be revived before completion of dash years from the date of opening of account by paying minimum of rupees 250 plus 50 default for such defaulted year. So the answer is 15 years. So whenever a defaulted SSA, it can be revived before completion of any such 15 years. So the option 15 years is the right answer. So not 5 years, not 7, and not 10. So option D, 15 years is the correct answer. So now we will move on to a big question, which is in consonance with the e-clearance, that is a Nanyata. What are the steps? So in this question, they have asked us to arrange the steps of e-clearance of letterbox in ascending order. So we'll see the first step. So first step is related to letterbox. Attendant should use Android application to type the number of letters cleared. Yes, it is true. Second option, after opening the letterbox attendant has to scan the barcode through the handset. Option 3, the central server validates the GPS coordinates of the letterbox and updates the date, time of clearance, number of letters cleared, and generates MAs respectively. So this is the final step. And whereas fourth option, details of letterbox, time of clearance, and number of letters cleared in that letterbox will be sent to central server through GPRS facility. So in this option, this is the first step will be carried. So after opening letterbox, the letterbox attendant has to first scan the barcode. So this is the first step. So after scanning, what will happen? The letterbox attendant will, using that application, he or she will type the number of letters cleared in that box. So this will obviously be the second step. Now, what will be the third step? Now, the details of letterbox and then the clearance, all such entered, will be sent to the central server through GPRS. So this is the third step. And then at last, the central server validates the GPS coordinates of letterbox and updates the date, time, number of letters, and everything. So as such, the option 2, 1, 4, and 3. So this order is the right. So as such, option B will be the right answer. So these kind of pay attention more to these kind of lengthy questions. So we have to arrange accordingly. So the next one, question number 23. A dash is a cell established in a sorting office situated normally at the headquarters of the circle or at any other convenient sorting office in the circle to transcribe into English the address written in regional languages on the postal articles. So generally these kind of one cell dedicatively set up for translation is that the transcription center, not translation. Remember, that is so-called transcription center. As such, option D will be the right answer. So moving on to question number 24. What is the tenure of sovereign gold bond and from which year exit option of sovereign gold bond can be exercised? So remember, before moving on to the options, so we have to decide the answer. So generally, you all know that the tenure of sovereign gold bond is 8 years. And from which year exit option, that is the premature closure, a premature exit will be available is that from the 5th year. So as such, option D will be the right answer. That is the tenure of sovereign gold bond is 8 years and exit option can be exercised from the 5th year. So option D is the right answer. So please do ignore the other options. Next, moving on to the question number 25. Which of the following sentence is correct? So now read on the options. Post boxes and post bag facility is available in all the post offices. No, it is wrong. Post bag may be available in all the post office, whereas post box facility is available only for the from selective post offices. So the option is wrong. Next one, the post boxes are available on certain post offices as determined by head of a circle. So this option is correct. The third option, post bag facility is available at all delivery post offices. Absolutely right. Post box and post bag facility is available in all the head post offices. May not be. So option 2 and 3 is right, whereas 1 and 4 are wrong. So option C is the right answer. Now, moving on to the question number 26. What is the minimum quantity of customized my stamp sheets mandatory for corporate customers? So the options are 50 sheets, 500 sheets, 1000 sheets, and 5000 sheets. So option D is the right answer. So for corporate customers, the customized my stamp should be 5000 number of sheets. Now, coming to question number 27. Select the incorrect one with respect to Post Office Savings Bank General Account. So now let us read out the options. So we have to select the incorrect one. So please do read the questions. Sometimes they will ask to select the correct one and sometimes the incorrect one. So as such, we'll read out the options. Option A, minimum withdrawal amount is rupees 50 and there is no maximum. This is true. Isn't right? Yes, okay. Then option B, all deposits and withdrawal should be in whole rupees only. Absolutely right. Next, it can be converted from single to joint account and vice versa. Definitely not. So as per GSPR, single to joint and joint to single conversion is not at all possible. So this option is wrong. And then the minimum balance to be maintained in the account is rupees 500. So option C will be the wrong answer because all others are correct. So we have to choose option C because this one is incorrect in respect of savings bank account. So that is all. Now, coming to question number 28. Customers can book speed post and registered post through self-service called Smart Del, option B, Smart Post Kiosk, option C, Smart Self-Booking, and option D, Smart Post Info. So, option B is the right answer. The Smart Post Kiosk is actually set up for booking the articles through self-service. So now moving on to question number 29. Which clause of PO guide deals with the prohibited articles? Option A, 205 to 10, B, 215 to 219, option C, 209 to 14, and option C, 220 to 25. So the correct answer is that option C. So the clause from clause 209 to 214. So this deals with prohibited articles. So even the clause number has to be remembered in respect of PO guide. Now, we'll move on to question number 30. The period of rental of post box commences from which date? So the option A is first day of the month in which post box is allotted. Option B, the day on which post box is allotted. Option C, first day of the month immediately succeeding the month in which the post box is allotted. And option D, first day of the month immediately preceding the month in which post box is allotted. So from this, option A is the correct answer because always the period of rent of a post box will commence from the first day of the month in which post box is allotted. So with this, we are completing the part A, that is the question pertaining to the postal manual volumes in respect of Karnataka Postman MTS examination 2022. So we'll see the rest of the question and answer discussion in the next video. So see you all. Thank you all. And please do subscribe the channel Yours KVS YouTube channel for further more updates. Thank you all. Thank you so much.